Yeah, my plan is always to strike first, see the openings, and then from that we see what we're gonna take it, you know. So obviously a few times I tried taking him down because I felt like I was hitting him a lot of punches and kicks, and I was going for a takedown where I can work my jiu-jitsu, but well-rounded. Damn, Stocksy tonight, he defended the takedowns very well. I was impressive. Like a couple times that I had control, try guillotining him. He defended the neck pretty well, so it looked like he was expecting that. And also things that I was commenting with my corners beginning of this camp, that he can take a lot of punishment, because all the fights he had, he never lost by TKO. It was like a couple submissions, and besides that, he's a world champion karate, a karate world champion. So that shows that, you know, his striking is not bad at all. And besides that, like I mentioned before, he can take a lot of punishment, a lot. So many times I landed like a hard shots, hard kick his knee on his face like a couple times. I felt my knee right straight in his jaw. He ate it. I got back up.
He was the biggest undercard, or the biggest underdog on the entire card. Do you feel like that statistic was maybe a bit misrepresented? You
know why? Like, the things about being underdog and favorites, I was commenting this with my corners. This fight, actually, that was the first fight I was the favorite. All the other 7 fights I had in UFC, I was all underdog, all of them, and I won like 85% of those fights. So for me, being an underdog and a favorite doesn't mean anything. And we can tell tonight the guy from Sweden, Musaki or something, he was like a big time favorite. He just lost for the kid from forgot it was the kids from Serbia. So this sport, MMA, is a one-on-one. It's a pretty tough sport, and I don't think like being a favorite underdog that counts anything. That's my point of view.
Have you enjoyed fighting here in Stockholm? Would you like to fight in Europe again?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love Europe. That's my second time in Stockholm. I came in here in 2012, and I'm glad to be back here this time in fighting in Stockholm. I love it. I love it. I was every day walking around, seeing something in the city, reading about, and that impressed me. How this country is very organized and things here works everything well.
Looking forward then, have you got a name and opponent in mind that you'd like to fight next?
Oh yeah, anyone the UFC want me to fight, you know, I'm gonna step up in the cage, see what you guys saw tonight, walking forward the whole time, throwing punches, kicks, you know. I'll be comfortable any circumstance in the fight. So anyone UFC wanna give me top 5, top 10, whatever, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks notice, I'm gonna go there and brawl.
And what do you feel is the biggest lesson or the biggest takeaway from this fight?
You know, I didn't take anything from him. Like I said, I saw a lot of his fights. He used to fight at 145. He fought like a tough guys in Russia, and he can take a lot of punishment. So and let me tell you something. I was hitting him very hard on his head several times, and I didn't take anything from him. He's a very tough opponent, and that, you know, I'm happy with this fight. You know, I don't know if I have to watch and see what I did wrong, what I can, you know, get better. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm, you know, safe, no injury. I'll be back in the gym in a week, and we're ready for a fight. I'll be ready to fight again soon.
One of the stories was about your move to American Top Team, and I suppose if there's one thing you can say that you can get from ATT that you can't get from anywhere else that's helped you in your career, so what is that?
Like como se fala, material humano?
Best training partners.
Like, it's the best training partners. Like I was trying to say a word in Portuguese, like a human, like material, like all, like people all over the world, all divisions, flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight, like UFC fighters, any other organizations, and that's the gym that we have everything just in one facility, you know. That's the main reason that, you know, I switched teams, and I'm very happy. You know, like I said, I didn't get the finish tonight. All my victories in UFC was a finish, but you know, every single step gets tougher and tougher and tougher inside. Maybe tonight I couldn't finish him. Maybe if I fight him in a week, you know, a week from now, I'll be able to finish him and knock him out. Like I say, I didn't take anything from him. I land hard shots a couple times. I can feel my knee swell a little bit that I land straight on his face. You know, and you can tell he was bleeding all over, but he didn't quit any time. So I didn't take anything from him. I'm very happy for, you know, the new step in my career, being America top 10. And I'm very excited to go back training as soon as possible and just get improved, you know. That's only my 7 fights in UFC, and I feel that every single fight I learn a lot. So I'm very happy.